All right, my name is Jonathan West, and tonight I'm going to talk to you folks about why it's not only important but necessary for you to save for yourself for your retirement. And so what I want to do is start off by asking the group a question. All right, everybody just think for a moment what they kind of envision themselves doing in the future when you retire, 40 some odd years, right? I want to hear what people think that they're going to be doing, or what they want to be doing in their retirement years.
Vacation.
I was going to say that. Taking
Vacations.
Yeah, traveling.
Traveling. Okay. Anybody else?
Move somewhere warm.
Exactly. So this is what I was kind of envisioning. Right? So vacation, travel. Okay. These are all some of the things that we all talked about. You know, for me, for maybe some of the guys, fishing, golf. Right? So really, the main issue here is that our country, the United States, all of us as Americans, we are in the midst of a savings and retirement crisis. Okay? And that's really the main problem and what I'm going to address and telling you why this is going to be so important to you, and ultimately some of the ways that you can help yourself in saving. So this is my agenda for tonight. Just to start off with some statistics here, according to the Employment Benefit Research Institute, 41 to 43% of American households, they're going to run out of money in retirement. According to Boston College Institute of Retirement Research, okay, 53%, they might have that money, but they're not going to be able to live the same lifestyle. Okay. And so that's a big concern for all of us. So I want to dive a little bit deeper here into the crisis that we're seeing. These charts that I'm going to show you, they're from the National Institute of Retirement, okay? And what we're kind of seeing here really is a reversal, okay? In the green, you are seeing plans that are being offered to employees and the reversal of it, okay? Really the lowest it's been for some time. Okay, so no longer are people receiving pension plans anymore. No longer can you just hope and pray something's going to be there for you in the end. It's going to be up to all of you to take control of your savings because the environment that we're in is changing rapidly. Okay. Another chart here I really think shows that reversal. In the green you see defined benefit plans, which are your pension plans, things that your employers are putting money into. In the yellow, what you're having to contribute to on your own. And I mean, you can see the reversal, okay? Green going down, yellow going up. It's very clear, that we're in this crisis. Again, low retirement account balances across the board. These are scary numbers, especially when you look at people nearing retirement. All households on average, $12,000, it's basically nothing, okay? 45% of folks' households have nothing saved. So these are some really scary numbers, and with some changes in kind of our welfare system and so forth in this country, it's a really kind of big concern. And what I do want to do is show a video just kind of reinforcing this crisis. They talked to a couple different people about how they don't have enough saved for their retirement. So just to kind of reinforce how big of a deal that this really is.
You want to turn up the sound, it looks like. Actually on the YouTube.
Tired when you hear somebody.
Work until around age 65, some even longer. But when it comes to saving for retirement, most workers come up short.
I don't think I'll ever retire, but I think it's a question of money. I don't
Social Security benefits are unreliable. So we're going to have to stay really healthy and really active.
According to research, more than half of American households risk not having saved enough to maintain their standard of living in retirement.
I haven't saved enough for retirement. I think I'm going to work as long as I can.
He's among the 28% of Americans who have no confidence they will have enough money to retire comfortably. Jack Vanderhei says that's the worst confidence level in the study's history.
We find that about 44% of the households will run short of money in retirement. And it's even worse if you look at the low-income quartile. In that case, it's over 60% will run short of money sometime in retirement.
Vanderhei says many expect to live off Social Security benefits and depend on Medicare to cover doctor's bills. However, Social Security is on track to run out by 2033.
Within 2 decades, we're looking at a situation where the trust fund itself is likely to be depleted. That doesn't mean, as some people unfortunately think, that means no Social Security benefits, but it does mean that there will be only enough money available to pay about 72 to 75% of what was promised.
When the
All right, so that's all I wanted to show there, and I think, again, really staggering numbers. Talked about Social Security there, like 2033 could be depleted, or you might not receive all of what you may be entitled to. Okay, we have an aging population. We have not as many people working to fund it, and so it really is kind of scary. And so why is this all kind of important to you? At some point you're going to be at that age, right? How many of us want to work for the rest of our lives or until we die? And it's not uncommon now. You go to the grocery store, right? It's no longer like a teenager packing up the bags. Unfortunately, it can be older folks, right, that are having to go back to work and do all of this. You don't want to, you don't want to be there. You kind of feel for them. Just need to take it into your own hands, right? I talked about last time. You're gonna, on average, live until almost 80 years old. So again, really important. And as a result of living longer, you're going to need to spend more on medical expenses and so forth. Okay. So what you can do to kind of prevent all this or prepare yourself, of what I'm proposing that you can do or should do, build a budget for yourself. You shouldn't be spending more than 50 to 70% of what you have coming in. You need to be focused on the future. Okay. So building that budget, just being dedicated to it and not letting it, drift off, which is sometimes very common. Contributing to the plans that you have at work. Okay, make sure if it's possible to max them out. Maybe not now. We're all, starting off our careers when we make more money when we're moving through our careers. Make sure that we're putting money in the right places. And I talked about last time also saving early, how that's really going to impact your overall saving strategy. All right. So, in conclusion, I really just want to stress the importance of this. The buck has kind of been passed on you and I now. Your employer no longer is going to accept the responsibility, or they don't want to deal with it anymore. It's going to be up to you to save for yourself. You can't hope and pray. You've got to step up and to the plate and really determine, what do I want my retirement to look like, and how am I seriously going to get there? Thank you.